The circuit board, known as the mother of electronic products, is made. Let's make the simplest circuit board first. This is a circuit. Since the battery voltage is very high, the diode will burn out if we connect it directly. We can connect a resistor to reduce the current, so that the diode can light up normally. Based on this circuit, we can draw such a circuit diagram. Then, according to the circuit diagram, designers use design software to draw the layout and wiring of the circuit board, then find a PCB manufacturer. Send the designed circuit board file to the manufacturer. To make it, the manufacturer first needs to prepare raw materials. This is a glass fiber epoxy resin material. Both sides of the material need to be covered with copper plates, according to customer requirements. Needs to cut these raw materials into appropriate sizes. Then dry film is attached to the copper plate. Dry film is a photosensitive material, especially sensitive to ultraviolet light. Then, according to the design drawing, print out the light mask with the circuit. Place the photoresist on top of the dry film. It can be seen that the part with circuit on the dry film is transparent, and the non-circuit part is black when exposed to ultraviolet light, as light only passes through the transparent part. The transparent part of the dry film will undergo polymerization and cured to prevent being etched, then use the developing solution. This will cause the opaque part of the dry film will be dissolved. The exposed part is yellow copper, then etching is performed. Put the circuit board into the etching solution. The exposed copper will be dissolved and cleaned. The remaining copper traces are covered by the dry film, then the dry film is cleaned off. Finally, what's left is the circuit we designed. The completed circuit, it needs to be inspected by an automatic optical detector. Only if there are no abnormalities will it proceed. The circuit board used in mobile phones or computers are far more complex than this. Generally, it adopts a multi-layer design, simply put, which is by browning the hair and superposing multiple layers of circuit boards, laminating with a high temperature and high pressure machine. After pressing, drilling begins. There are many types of holes in the circuit board. This is a through hole, which can be used to connect electronic components. This is buried hole, mainly used to connect multi-layer circuit boards. This is an installation hole, mainly used to fix the circuit board. The through holes and buried holes need to be plated. This requires chemical copper plating. After that, the through holes and buried holes are connected. The remaining process is the same as the process of single-layer circuit board. Just carve out the copper traces after the circuit board is completed. To protect it from the external environment, a layer of solder mask will be applied to the circuit board, but the circuit board needs to install components. Therefore, the ink at the contact point of the components needs to be removed. The process is similar to before. Cover the photoresist film with the circuit is covered on the circuit board, then use ultraviolet light to irradiate it. The areas exposed to light, where the green part will solidify, while the black part will not. Then use the solder mask development process to clean off the black part. The exposed part can be installed with electronic components, but the exposed copper will rust when exposed to the air. Generally, a layer of anti-oxidation material is applied. Next is screen printing. On the circuit board, white font is used to print product information or component marks. After the completed circuit board passes the machine, after confirming there are no problems, it will be packaged and delivered to the customer. After the customer receives the product, they will start to install components, some parts. Some components are installed on the pads of the board, since these components are very small and a large number. So this process is all done by machines before operation. First, according to the shape of the circuit, place the perforated metal plate on the circuit board, then apply solder paste. Solder paste is an alloy for soldering, which acts as an adhesive. Then remove the metal plate. The solder paste will remain on the welding point. Then the machine that installs components will automatically place the components to the corresponding welding positions. When all components are placed, put the circuit board into the PCB oven. The temperature of the oven will melt and solidify the solder paste. It will weld the components to the circuit board tightly. In addition, some new components are installed manually. After all components are installed, after passing the test, the entire circuit board can be installed on electronic products.